Today I'll be unboxing my brand new wireless adapter. It's an adapter from TP-Link. It's the Archer T4U Plus. It has dual band. It has a 5 GHz band which is up to 867 megabits per second, and the second on 2.4 GHz is 400 megabits. It has very good antennas, so you can set it in any way you want it, and a connectivity of USB 3.0 and the multi input output antenna, so it has an H performance if you have the router for it. Okay, let's get to the unboxing. I recently bought myself an motherboard which doesn't have an wireless adapter, and I don't have a wired connection where it sits right now. Okay, the box is open. Down here, the quick installation guide and the antenna itself with the adapter. So it's a tiny base, and the antennas, you can set it on which direction you want it. You can even the port is here on top, so you can set it right this, and double side tape it to a side of your case. So it's the USB type USB 3.0 with micro B connector, and the cable which I saw on the case, it's shown it is free. And this is the cable. The cable is not too long. I think maybe 1 meter. Next I will be testing it to see how it handles my Asus router, which has which can saturate both bands of this router, of this adapter, and let's see how it handles and if it works like it is intended, because I had an adapter which was a 900 AC from TP-Link, and when I was starting my torrents or something heavy to download like a game, it would hang, my whole desktop would hang, and a restart or even unplugging the little tiny adapter would help. Oh, and one more thing, you can put it sideways. It's like a battleship, an intermediary inside. Okay, connected my adapter. I will show it. Here is Wi-Fi, which is a TP-Link multi-input output. Okay, and this is the Intel. I will connect the Intel 5G. This will be the first test on Intel. I want to see if it, as you can see, no traffic is done, and let's test. My SAP provides me with 500 megabit speed and of download and 25 megabits upload. So it actually flatlined at 500 spikes, and the upload is 26 megabits per second. But you saw the spikes over 500. I will do 2 tests to be consistent. My router is positioned at about 4 meters from the laptop, no walls, no anything. Okay, so the next run is better than first. As you can see, it flatlines at 500 megabits per second, so it's a really good speed. I wanna show you. So it's connected on full speed. Okay. The second test results are here. One more test, and this is the last one. This one is actually the best one. This is the maximum advertised my SIP. Okay, good. Next, I'll be connecting the TP-Link because I will disconnect Intel, connect. Let's see the status. So as you can see, it's the maximum speed advertised, full bars. Let's see if nothing is downloading in background. So Wi-Fi is standbying. First test, as you can see, the ping went up 1 millisecond. Second test. So the adapter is here on the left. Okay. Let's do the last one. Okay, this is the final result. This is actually the results I was getting with my Ryzen 7 desktop also. So it's pretty consistent. Here is the green LED on front. Nothing too very protruding. As you can see, it blinks when you are moving it. Okay, I think this is a good adapter. It's not the best, but at this price range is pretty okay. I've had another adapter from them which was complete trash. it had better advertised speeds, but when I was downloading intensely, it it was crashing on me, blocking, freezing, everything. But I would recommend this adapter, especially if you are getting it on a discount. It allows your PC to be wireless, like my PC on which I will be using it. It will make it more versatile, and if you have a dead adapter you can buy this one, but these are the speeds which you can expect. Okay, thank you for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and have a nice day.